Yeah, the counter is schon weg. Welcome everybody to the new Kürner What's Next? What's Next Kürner? Today it's a very special episode. I have a real cool guest for everybody here. Yes, I know sometimes it's a little bit different for somebody that we right now speak in English. But it's a pleasure for me to introduce Endre Dingsør. I hope I spell it right. Please, Endre, tell us a little bit who you are and what's the reason why we speak together right now.
Thank you, Gerhard. First and foremost, very happy to be here. I'm thrilled to announce that we are kicking off an initiative now that we both feel much for and have worked with, I think, in our different markets for some time. It's really about accelerating the adoption of European-made software in European businesses, and by that creating a more resilient Europe, a more sovereign Europe, and a more thriving digital economy that we can hopefully bring us forward. So with that, this initiative is named Choose European, and that's the clear message to everyone listening and everyone in your networks.
Yeah, thank you very much. So Choose European is starting today. It was started a couple of weeks, but right now Endre and me kicked it out. We will go a little bit deeper into that after one important question. Endre, what's your background and how do you come up to the idea of Choose European? For me, it was a huge pleasure to connect to you because a lot of my people know me as, let me say, a real hard lawyer for European solution for be better and competitive in the global and digital area, and always based on European values. That partnership is extremely important. It's not about hating something, it's about bringing up more possibilities to national European-wide software and digital solution. But Endre, give us a short overview about your business life and why it's so important for you.
I will do that. First and foremost, I'm situated now up north of Europe in Norway. It's a mountain country as well as yours. And my background is digital, fully digital, and has been always. I started out with Java, and very simply put, Norway as a whole, and also the competency switched towards the US hyperscalers, as it did with an enormous marketing engine. And I've been enthusiastic about building digital solutions within retail and highly commercial industries for 20 plus years, and also been a promoter of technology consolidations and the benefits of putting it all in one place. But over the years, and maybe the last 1.5, I've started questioning some of the consequences of the choices that we made and also pushed for as an entire business, which is both the lock-in effect and the flexibility we give or not give ourselves, and also the regulative drift from the European versus the US regulators, and what companies see as their KPIs and how they want to contribute in the society. So that led me to look into how I can contribute also on maybe look into not necessarily the alternatives, but a more rebalancing of and pride in what we create here in Europe, and also hopefully bring in the mentality that I see in every other large country. They buy their own and they're proud of it. But in Europe, and particularly in Norway, we buy by default. I think it's been imprinted in the society that a lot of these solutions are just the natural choice due to where the competence in it, rather than the logical choice. So we choose European. That's one way of maybe converting someone else to make the right choice, both for the European future, but also for the company in terms of regulatory compliance and costs and the closeness to support, etc.
Yeah, and I think that that's the reason why I fully agree to you and support, because as everybody know, I'm also not the young college dropout right now, so I have also a couple of decades behind me, starting in the 80s with the first Commodore VC20,
Yes, I was there too.
Atari ST and all that stuff in that area. In the 90s, then when email is first coming, then internet is coming, and then the global 2000 problem where everybody is dying because the computer will stop and everything else. And over this timeline, which is really heartbreaking for me, is that in the time when changes were there, sometimes we do more kidding about it. It's not very interesting. It's not very necessary. And afterwards, we are fully depending on a solution. There are a lot of good solutions out there. That's not the question about that. But I think the reason why we together with everybody is that Choose European should be an initiative that dedicated to build Europe's digital sovereignty, to make more innovation possible and to make more option possible. Because sometimes there are options, maybe they are not so convenient. Mostly of them are not findable for people, because when you discuss it, there is a solution, but yeah, I didn't know. And
Yes.
not everybody takes the time to search because it's quite convenient. And I think we should break that a little bit to bring everybody up. And I think that's a huge possibility also when people are in competitive arenas. I know it from the AI area, and you are especially on the broader range, digital and AI. Sometimes there is some sort of competitiveness, yes, of course, but I think in such an initiative, Choose European, we can combine everybody on the market, and everybody can support us and can support these initiatives. And you started bringing up the first web page and such thing. I will show it right now. So if people are interested, they find the first, let me say, communication nuggets and information. So I will show quite short that there is the possibility that everybody can go to chooseeuropean.eu, and you can find there the first information. You can search a catalog. Maybe, Endre, explain a little bit what's the first version of the website and what people can find there, and how can they contact us when they say, we will support that, we will help, we will go with you.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll try to explain the concept as it is now, and it will definitely evolve over time. So it's basically around three core concepts. One is that we need to discover that it's there, that all the European solutions are actually available. And I think when that's clear, that there is some options, that could be an order to someone or a part of a procurement process saying we would like to also look at the local alternatives. If you next one make a decision, it's about learning that it's safe and it's absolutely someone else who's done it. So you're not the first mover. It's not a risk to the business. It's not always safe to always go with the top ones, and then American companies. And then the last one is, so how do you get help, both from the, it's many levels in the stack here, and we're focusing on SaaS solutions because that's a huge part of the licensing, and also moving down into cloud and infrastructure. There are companies today who can help you, and this is more about guiding and allowing you to see that there is a choice. So I think this is very important now, and maybe in particular within AI and the broader digital sovereignty discussion we have in Europe. So this is for businesses to get involved and show also the market that they care about their local markets and the client data. So I think this is actually a huge marketing opportunities for agencies who have defaulted to US solutions, not by default, not by feature set or by pricing. So more the competency. So challenge yourself, both as a business owner, as a decision maker, but also as an agency and consultancy and advisor to your market.
Yes, thank you very much for the introduction, Endre. I think it's important for everybody. You find us on LinkedIn. Please follow us there. Please give comments up. Please contact us if there's anything what you can do to make Choose European more important. Bring and help us in communication to decision makers. If you want to help us, or you say in that index database you should be included in, it's also important. And I think, Endre, you have the last couple of days integrated also the possibility to download the logo, which is, let me say, our emblem for the future Choose European. So you can download it and use it. And Endre and I are also planning for the next couple of months what will be the next steps which we can support everybody in European, that it's much easier to choose an European solution in that area. So stay tuned in that. Endre, what was for you, or what is the main important issue for you personally in Choose European for the future? What should, on your point of view, the vision, the outcome in the next, let me say, couple of years, what Choose European, this initiative, should bring for everybody?
I hope that it becomes just as natural to select local and European SaaS and also technology as it is today to not select it. And in particular here in Norway, we see that it's a default choice, not by any values that are not there, but it's more, I don't think about it type of choice. It's just this one. So open up, and the default choice should in the future be European.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I only can add that the future will bring a lot of things where we need everybody's help. Everybody's help in bring Choose European to everybody out there. And also, Endre started with this first search possibility of the website, which should grow. And we will, beyond awareness, also try to actively support companies through cooperation, connectivity, or knowledge exchange. Sometimes it's important, as Endre and I, we saw us on LinkedIn, and we write that some short DMs, and we found out we are completely in the same vision and direction. And I think this is the best case when we can do this for everybody within this great European software and technology area, and we can connect the dots, that two dots together can make an European choosable software stack or whatever, then we can do something. Because as you mentioned, for me, the last couple of years, especially in Austria and also in German-speaking market, there are so much theoretical discussion about the next discussion, the next initiative, the next, let me say, some sort of government-owned program, which are slow and very, very theoretical. I think everybody, and we both are in the technology area, we need practical doing steps which are there in the next couple of weeks, and not the initiative, which are great when you say AI hyperfactories, but they will go on steam in 2 or 3 years. So what's the possibility to sit in a dark chamber and waiting three years? So we can do right now, and we need the help. And I think this is one possibility where everybody who normally say we should do something on LinkedIn, here is the possibility. Quite easy. Come to us, you can do a lot.
Absolutely. We need more voices. This is a movement. It's not a two-man show. So we need voices in every corner of Europe. Do you have any influence on other people's decisions? Please reach out and let us connect. You mentioned the logo. Let's create a network where we can promote each other and also bring more emphasis and power to the messaging. And I just wanted to mention also that there is a learn section here, and if you have any experience about choosing European, that's highly valuable. And if you want to share your story, you get promoted as well. So it's a great opportunity to show and tell and get promoted with a logo and your story. And it will comfort everyone who's a little bit worried about making a choice that is not the historical default one.
Yes, and don't forget, if you see some competitor of you, which is in the learning section, don't forget you could be also there, but you have to come to us, show it to us, bring it in, because then everybody will see it. And yes, of course, you can contact on the website. You can also, I hope it's okay for you, Endre, you can contact us directly on LinkedIn. And then you find also the contact data if you have some questions or anybody else. So here is the one and only chance you can do something and not only post something about Choose European software and technology. So from my point of view, I'm really proud. I'm really happy, Endre, to work with you on that issue. And it's quite an honor also because the Nordic for us in Austria are have a very good brand in the tech area. I do not want to mention Spotify and co, but your area is really a shiny area, so it makes a lot of sense. And for me, I'm very happy that I have such a honorable person like you to fight for Choose European software.
Likewise, Gerhard. I'm really looking forward to this and everyone joining. So as you said, one active choice at a time. Now it's an opportunity to do something and make that choice.
Yes. So everybody who is interested, stay tuned on LinkedIn and also on the website. I will do also a lot for the German-speaking people afterwards in the and so contact us if you have any idea or want to support this. But this is the kickoff of Choose European from day 0 right now. We will start to bring a real opportunity for decision makers in Europe. So, Endre, thank you very much for your time. I know it's not so easy in a full schedule to find time. Thank you very much for being here. I think it will not be the last, it's not the first and also not the last time that we hear about that. I think when we have the next steps or the next milestones, we will do it again, especially in English, that we can really reach every European country. So, Endre, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, for everybody, we are on the finish from the first What's Next Körner. Yes, I know some people are sad that the Körner's Kaffeepause is dead, but there's something new. We will see us next week on Friday, 9 Uhr, same time, same station with What's Next Körner. So stay tuned and happy Friday. See you next week. Bye-bye.